Hi everyone, this is going to just be a short video because I promised somebody a shout out today and it's getting on for midnight here and I can only just now get round to it, and I don't want to sort of not give a shout out when I've said I would. So first of all, the housekeeping. I'm smoking my Cobbett, one of my favourite pipes, and in it I've got Sam Gowith's Fire Dance Flake. It's the first time I've tried this. Tim gave me some when I went down to pick up the sister-in-law. So I can't really say much about it except initially a first taste of it is quite good. I'm quite surprised by the aromatic, in that it seems to really be there for me. Sometimes I smell the tobacco and think yes, and then when I smoke it I don't get the taste at all, but this one I do. And initially I'm liking it, but I'll let you know maybe when I've had a few more pipefuls. But I want to give a shout out to the boss man. He's somebody that I've begun to follow since he's been reposting and trying to build up his numbers. Apparently he had a site before that lost it and all the videos were taken off. He lost all his videos and all his followers. And he's just sort of starting again, so he's fairly low on numbers, that kind of thing. But he really deserves a follow. And I think a lot of him and the stuff that I've seen of his. So I do encourage you, if you're not following the boss man, at least go and have a look at his site and see what you think. And I'd be grateful if you did that, and if you like it, then please give him a sub. He's somebody that I think's got a good voice, good presentation, and somebody that I'm getting to like very much when I see his videos. I'll put a reminder in the bucket of his address and hope that that comes out, because I'm realising that often things go radically wrong between me putting them in the bucket and you seeing them. But anyway, that's beside the point. Sorry, I talk too much. As I say, Carolyn's sister-in-law's up here, and it's been really nice to have her, because it's a chance for Carolyn and her sister to talk things over from the past and begin to come to terms with things and work things out and compare notes, so to speak. So that's quite good. And she's not a bad old stick, really. She's younger than Carolyn, but I consider her part of the family. But anyway, I had the writing group this morning, and there were only 3 of us, but it went very well. I was determined to do my homework this week, so I set aside some time early on in the week to do some writing, and I might put that up sometime, read it to you. It's not a bad little story that I've written, I don't think. This afternoon I took the girls shopping, and rather than going into the supermarkets, I normally do, I don't mind shopping with them, but I decided to sit outside and smoke my pipe. and I was smoking the cobbit and sat there in the freezing cold because it was very cold. And two people came up to speak to me. One was a gentleman of about my own age, I think maybe a bit older. And he just sort of said, "That's a lovely pipe." And I said, "Oh, do you smoke?" And he said, "I did do 2 years ago." And he said, and then I had to stop. And I said, "Oh, why, are your health bad?" And he said, No, my family didn't like me smoking," which I thought was really sad, because I could see in his eyes that he was thinking about the pipe. And he said to me, "I still sort of think about the taste and the weight of the pipe in the mouth, you know." And I told him about the report that says we live longer than people who don't smoke. But somebody else came up, and I think she wanted to complain, really. But in the end, she didn't. She was sort of saying, "Why are you smoking a pipe?" You know, and I said, "Because it's healthy." I said, "I like smoking it." I said, "It helps me to relax." And, you know, I said, I'm smoking out here, and I'm in the corner here, and it's windy, blowing the tobacco away. I said, so it couldn't really give offence to anybody. And she just, you know, said goodbye and walked away. So whether I did any good or not, I don't know. The only problem with having a sister-in-law here is that I don't get enough time to respond to videos and that kind of thing. We're going to find her a computer tomorrow. The one she's got's beginning to pack up a little bit. And I've just noticed that my beard's beginning to suffer from the nicotine. I'm just wondering whether I can sort of start down here and, you know, a bit like a meerschaum, colour back my beard. But it might be better if I just wash under my nose and wash my moustache. I've been smoking quite heavily today. Tim and I are hoping to do a video together either Sunday or Monday. I think it's Sunday that Pam might be going back, or it might be Monday. But we're going to try and do a video because I'm going to call on him and have another smoke together, which is really great fun to have somebody to smoke with. I'm going to stop there because this is really just a ramble, but if you could consider The Boss Man and see what you think, I'd be grateful. I wish you every blessing and every good fortune, and may your God always go with you.